So welcome to the cord cutting ritual of releasing an ex-lover or lovers from your womb, or anything that resides in the womb that does not serve your highest truth and wisdom anymore. So before we begin, you will need a few things for your ritual ceremony. You will need a ceremonial sword or a knife. You will need a photo of yourself and a photo of your ex-lover or the person you are releasing. You will need a meter of black cord or thread, a candle, or if you are doing your ceremony outside, you may like to light a ceremonial fire. So you may like to pause the recording now and prepare your things. And when you are ready, start to make your space protected, calling in your guides, your spirit guides, the ascended masters, the light beings, the elemental, anybody that you're working with, and of course we'll be working with Isis. Making sure that your phone is on silent. You may like to dim the lights, lower the shades. Burning your incense, your sage, your oils. Making sure no one will come in and disturb you in your rite. And just start to get comfortable now. Taking a seated position. And I would like you to place your hands on your womb. Just start to connect in. When we connect with our wombs, we are connected to the wisdom of our soul. Just breathe into her. You are not searching for anything. Just be still and observe her energy, how she is feeling. Breathe into her. As you inhale, breathe the energy down into your womb. And as you exhale, breathing the energy out of your womb and yoni. And allow your awareness to drop deep into her. Honoring how she feels, whether she is sad, angry, happy, ecstatic, orgasmic, painful, bloated. Honoring how she feels. And when we honor how she feels, we allow her a voice. We allow the whispers of her wisdom to come through. And the more silent and more conscious we are of our womb, the more this wisdom will come through. Imagine a warm golden light filling your womb now. Feeling this beautiful warm golden light swirling around the center of your uterus, your cervix, the walls of your womb, your fallopian tubes, your ovaries, your yoni, Your womb is the center of creation and can birth anything into existence. New life, new realities. It is the center of your life force. And remember that you can magnetize anything into your life that is of your highest truth through your womb. Your womb is the holiest of holies, the holy chalice. Take a few deep breaths into her now. And knowing that you are safe, knowing that you are loved, cherished, honored in your absolute divine feminine. So our womb is our creatrix center, and it is there to manifest and magnetize. And the ancients have always known this. They knew how to activate the womb. The sacred sexual serpent priestesses knew the wisdom. They knew to activate the womb was to bring back the greatest power ever to exist. When we work with our wombs, we know this. Our womb can be open, clear, activated, and powerful to the connection of our womb. Or we can lose touch, feeling confused, having emotional, unresolved issues, events, stagnation in her. You can have cords hooked into these areas of your womb. And when we have cords and hooks into our womb, we have invited into our wombs consciously or subconsciously, willingly or unwillingly. We have invited these in karmically, and we can lose contact with our womb wisdom, the true essence of her. So doing this ritual is so important. So important to clear her, so our divine feminine, our wisdom comes through so much stronger. So our intuition can come through. We can really start to listen to our divine feminine compass, yeah? That beautiful wisdom, and allowing that to guide us in our life. So when we start to understand the energetic world and understanding cords, now when we look at our connection to our world, to trees, to nature, to people, to relationships, to events, places, we all are connected, and the way we're connected is through threads, attachments, cords. Just like mushrooms, how mushroom roots have these root systems that go down and connect to the soil and to their underground world, so too above the earth in the astral, spiritual, energetic plane, we too are connected with these highly intelligent energetic cords. They're interconnections. It connects us to everything. To our parents, to our children, miscarriages, babies, sexual partners, friends, home, places, animals, past lives, stars, the moon, galaxies, ideas and concepts, and the list goes on and on. Just like when you go into somebody's house or you're connecting with a person and you feel all of a sudden drained of energy or depleted, knowing that there is an energetic cord between you. And normally in a healthy cord, the energy flows harmoniously between you two, so you feel energized and uplifted. But when the cord is disharmonized, one person can be pulling the energy into their own energy field, hence why you feel depleted. Or another situation could be all of a sudden you feel very energized and upbeat, and somebody could be actually thinking about you or sending absolute love and powerful vibes towards you. And that's an energetic cord. It doesn't mean that the person has to be standing in front of you. It can be a million miles away on the other side of the globe. That you're still energetically connected. So these cords can be positive and they can be negative, and we really need to look at who we're attached to, our connection to our world. So when we understand our own energy and the energy around us, we can understand our relationships a lot better. But there is nothing you need to protect yourself from, because from the deepest concept, it is all you. We are all one, and there is no separation. But we forget this, that we are not all one. We are separate, and people can hurt us. When we believe something, it comes true. So if we believe that someone can hurt us, then of course we're putting that out there and they can hurt us. So in these times, it's so important to learn how to unhook or detach from these cords, these negative cords, so they can be released and you can start to free yourself. Whether it's karmic connection to a place, a person, an event. And we can start to enhance the positive cords that we have in the connection to our world. Please remember though too, that these negative cords, these negative emotions that are thrown out to us can be very painful, and it is real. You are having a human experience. We are all part of this collective unconsciousness and consciousness. And when we start to buy into the belief system of being in separation, feeling harm and not protected, then we bring this more into our world. When we start to cut cords, please have the awareness that on the deepest level, it is you. It's all you. And there is no separation. For every strand, every cord, every hook, every connection, every galaxy, it is all you. So when you feel that someone is sucking your energy, really, it is a part of you. It's part of you that exists in the other person that is depleting your energy. And on some type of level, from either this lifetime or past lifetimes, we have chosen to attach consciously or unconsciously to the person or the place. Or on a spiritual level, you may have signed up to a life contract where you allow these cords to control you. And a life contract is chosen by you and made pre-birth when you are in the spiritual world, in the realms, or pre-birth, or even in the womb. So when we start to cut the cords from a person, you'll find that sometimes they may try to contact you. They may want to reconnect or connect back to that cord. And just know that when you're cutting energetically, they can ultimately feel this. And if it was a dysfunctional relationship, it doesn't mean that they want you back or back in your life. It just means that they want that energy. They feel the disconnect to control you, take back the energy. And it doesn't mean that they're evil or bad. It's just that they feel this emptiness or depletion, and just remembering that they are still a pure soul, and that they don't mean any harm. They're just subconsciously acting out. So let's start to get prepared for the ritual, making sure that you're comfortable and your body won't disturb you through your practice. Making sure that you've set up sacred space, burning your incense, lighting your candles, dimming the room, turning your phone on silent, making sure no one will disturb you through your ceremony. And I'd like to say a protection prayer. In the name of love and light, and in the name of my absolute divine truth, I now banish all elemental attachments, negative thought forms, evil demonic energies, psychic vampires, and parasitic entities which may be attached to me. All energies not of the light be gone now from my aura, my energy field, my home, my temple, my space. May this be taking place now. In the name of love and light, and in the name of my absolute divine truth, so be it. Through the Mother, the Goddess of all light in her Egyptian form as Mati, all love and all light and all truth now to me. All love and all light and all truth now to me. All love and all light and all truth now to me. Now you may like to repeat this with me as I say it again. In the name of love and light, and in the name of my absolute divine truth, I now banish all elemental attachments, negative thought forms, evil demonic energies, psychic vampires, and parasitic entities which may be attached to me. All energies not of the light be gone now from my aura, my energy field, my light body, my home, my temple, my space. May this be taking place now. In the name of love and light, and in the name of my absolute divine truth, so be it. Through the Mother, the ancient Egyptian goddess Mati, all love and all light and all truth now to me. All love and all light and all truth now to me. All love and all light and all truth now to me. Now that the space is protected, we will call in the elementals to protect our space. Calling in Mother Earth, bringing her bounty, her beauty, her power into our space, protecting us as we work our womb magic, calling in now the element of Mother Water, feeling her power as she protects our sacred ceremony, calling in Father Fire, allowing his power to shine light on any darkness, illuminating our ceremony now, calling in Mother Air, calling in her ancient wisdom to protect our circle, our ceremony, and our womb rite. Calling in now the goddess Isis and her husband Osiris. Isis and Osiris, for all that is, in the realms of your eternal magic, may you aid us and bid us in our right. Feeling the powers of Isis coming in now and Osiris. Asking permission from the custodians of your land where you dwell. Calling in your spirit guides, ascended masters, angels. Feeling the power, feeling the safety, feeling secure in your space right now. And now as we begin, I would like you to call on your ex-lover, making sure that these are ex and not your current relationship. Calling on your ex-lover. You may like to do this a few times. You may like to do this to anybody that does not serve you anymore. So as we begin, calling your ex-lover in energetically, the one that you are going to cut the cord from, asking physically and spiritually for them to join you right now, and thank them for agreeing to come and join you in this spiritual ceremony with you. And I'd like you now to take a deep breath, hands on your womb, really feeling into her power, her energy, her essence. Start to release any guilt, any shame, jealousy, blame, anger, grief, and just starting to let it all go now. Falling to the outskirts of your feet, disappearing and vanishing without a trace. Just starting to release. Start to center yourself in this silence. And just start to listen to the subtle whispers of your womb. Listening to the rhythm of her breath. And knowing that every thought that you think, every emotion that you feel is creating your future. And we now use this power to choose and create a wonderful new future. You are the only thinker in your mind. No one can take that away from you. You are the only authority in your life. And you are now choosing to use your own power to heal yourself. And sometimes we may feel lonely in difficult times, unwanted, unloved, hurt, abused, abandoned. And some of these experiences can be very painful and unbearable. But remember, the past has no power over you. And each moment is a new beginning, and this moment is a new chapter. Just start to feel into her. And calling in now the goddess Isis, feeling her energy right now. Asking for support from the goddess Isis to help you with this cord cutting ritual. May all cords be released. May this be done for the highest good of all. Connecting into your heart now, into your womb, your feminine intuition. And now with your hands, I would like you to interlace your fingers together with both hands and breathe through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And with your tongue out, like the goddess Kali, sticking your tongue out, breathing through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And when you breathe out, open the mouth wide, tongue out, and make a loud exhalation. Start to channel that fierce wild woman, that untamed, powerful part of yourself that can cut and clear your energy and release you from anything that does not serve you anymore. So as we begin, lift your arms above your head with your fingers interlacing. Bring them down in front of your body, still joined like you are cutting cords. And on the exhalation, bringing them down, cutting and slicing through. And on the inhalation, lifting your hands above your head. And on the exhalation, slicing down with your hands. Open your mouth, stick your tongue out, and breathe out loud with a powerful force. And I would like you to do this 10 times. And then when you are ready, just start to breathe normal again, placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your womb, and feeling any changes, anything that came up for you. Just observing, not attaching to the story, just simply observing what came up. Now I would like you to get the photo of both you and the other person, or the piece of paper, and I would like you to roll up one piece of paper, and with the other one, scroll and roll up the other one. And with the black cord, I would like you to tie a knot around one scroll, and with the same cord, tying a knot around the other one. When you are ready, I would like you to repeat this. All that is needed is cherished. All that is not needed is released. I invoke the pure light of spirit to flow through me, and I am embraced and protected by the light of the Creator. Only that which supports me and nourishes me is attached to me. I am safe and I am strong. I am well and all is well. And now with your ceremonial sword or knife, cut the black thread now, the cord. And now with your sword, I would like you to start to energetically cut around your aura the cords that are attached to your ex-lover. I would like you to call your ex-lover to join you now and see them appear on the path in front of you. Take a moment to thank them, that you choose love in your heart for them, and that they choose to be in this sacred ceremony today, and to assist in cutting any cords that need to be released. Standing in front of you, you see your ex, and you look at the strands that connect you. Take a look at them and visualize them. What colors are they? What do they look like? And how do you feel about them? If they feel good, you may like to leave them. But if they feel depleting and draining, then with your sword or knife in your hand, and with the assistance of Isis, start to cut these cords now. And as you start to cut, repeat after me. I, and say your full name, hereby release and cut all cords to you, and say their full name. All cords that do not serve or support our highest good. As I cut the ties to you, I honor my space, and you honor your space. May each strand be free in our own light. I am free. You are free. Only that which is pure, pure love, only that which is mutual, beneficial, only that which is empowering, only that is from pure love for us, may it still remain. And as you're still cutting, keep saying these words. With love, what is mine, and what is yours is yours. Keep cutting. Look at them closely and cut now. If the sword is not working energetically, see the light of the sun sharpening the sword now, feeling the energies of Isis helping and assisting you now with the sword, feeling her white light coming down. And when you feel it is done, put your sword or your knife down and place your hands on your womb. Focus on your womb. Cast your magical intent by saying, I release, and say their full name. From the position of being my ex-lover, my partner, my mother, I release, say their full name. I release you now. Widen your mouth and let the breath come out from your womb. Breathe forcefully and release the energy now. Get Isis now to help you. Get her to fill your womb with all her white light. This will help you to protect yourself and shield you from anything that is not healthy. Just feeling and hovering over your womb now. Let them hover over your womb, feeling the energy, swiping it up from your womb, up above to the top of your head. I like to release it with a whooshing sound. And say 3 times, I shield myself and I protect myself. I shield myself and I protect myself. I shield myself and I protect myself. And now, taking your photo and piece of paper, and you will want to burn this. So either burn it in your ceremony now, or you may like to take it outside in your ceremonial fire. Making sure that one photo or piece of paper is in one location, far away from the other, and the other piece of paper or photo is in another location. Burn the photo, the piece of paper, and bury it, and then do so with the other piece of paper and photo. Giving thanks to Isis, Mother Earth, Mother Water, Father Fire, Mother Air, custodians of this land, ascended masters, spirit guides, angels, giving thanks and releasing the energy now. thanking all that assisted, releasing your ex now, and bid them farewell now. And place your feet and hands on the earth by grounding, centering, and coming back. Welcome back.